CT University is a prestigious university in India, and they're asking for people to enroll. And so 2 days from now, on Friday the 3rd of September, from 9 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon at Hotel Paloma Ring Road, Accra. On the spot admission letters, huge scholarships. Go over there with your academic documents and get to study in India. CT University is asking. If you want any more information, call 055-9727-027. Very simple, 055-9727-027. Alternatively, you can log in at ctuniversity.in.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Social commentator, educated fisherman Bernard Alete Jacobs. Run, man, run.
Santana wa studio.
Marchiano pay out then.
Yede Yankopon asi there. Amina one two other panelists. Ngangan Kwame Duncan amenyini Cape Coast Yankopon aboyin nya ya woban. Onye bodu Kokrokoo studio.
Nah,
GL
Properties for one to then.
Hey, Charlie, you good oh. In just today, I go international. We are about to even build ministerial enclave for Sierra Leone, Freetown. And if you saw Mother Bioama Chairman Angaza Dr. James Atulinsi.
Yeah.
One man has either on see 16-kilometer bridge.
When?
Or Freetown has one Bacanodo. And see, we are doing well and very, very, very well. And for your information, Dr. James Atulinsi in the new management, they are preparing themselves to appear before you.
Hey,
on your court case.
Appear before me to them. I may a judge be an
baby. Jenny, me there. You know, go school. That appear there. Or be Facebook. I can't know who's be face. And the on your basing come up. Nachimota Mall Estate in Zoo Yogudu. Man for a bar. And the car. Our wabruchi. When you find now appear who safety, who security. GL Properties is all sides, all angles.
What's your marketing director?
Some post marketing director.
Marketing director.
I'm going.
Dr. Chan Kamache.
Yeah, Minia.
Boko there. Amen. Yeah, that's no other just wanna pay. The ebullient, the indefatigable, the irrepressible.
Oh, yeah, no, no, sir. Motivating
the coolie high wearing,
massaging,
bespectacled. Former Vanda, former Central Regional Minister, the exciting Kwame Duncan, aka a positivity.
What does I like him?
I like
the more portion of go foot power.
That's the soldier picky. I like him. All the thing on car, I like him.
And that one, they I like him. I like him, pa.
That makes Kokrokoo gate.
I like him.
Sure.
Sefa Kayi.
Yes, to God be the glory.
To God be the glory.
Now, Doc,
Chairman,
one are a governance analyst. What's your CDD serve your my? Ebi patcher say omu GDA say Nana Dan Kwekufado the next 4 years no. Omu GDA say obitumi ayi niye. Seven munu so be so af dia to dwa. Say ye buy sika sem pa de omo nyin ni say Nana Akufo-Addo betimi ahu bibi. Omo gidi say bebe e kon de nkoye. Utie National Democratic Congress on recent press conference. Pache said the hardship in this country ajinsem. One are a governance analyst. Here has CDD report plus the NDC latest press conference. What do you make of it?
Chairman, may I say,
Answer no.
Obisi Kwame Nadan Kademi fan count the former Central Regional Secretary.
Jama, coincidentally, I'm in Central Region.
Oh, interesting.
I said. Mena obika mi kopi obi ma sunti man tena ho.
One tena ho.
Afi na madwane ababaka.
Nice one.
The farms no was Central Region.
Yes, you mentioned. You mentioned.
Tama say bosumi mienu ni. Ana obi tia me na so say o COVID abai ehun hia say da bia be nanti akọ ECG. Akọtọ credit. Na bibia be say app.
Yeah.
Na jame se me ko so ahwe. Chama meto credit wie ya. Boso mienu ni emegu me meter so.
Oh, there be any serious issue.
Ma complaining am nipa ma kuma kunsia. Aye adwuma ECG. Credit ni ma yo. Nti ECG mpanfo mo hwe yie because ntoko mo ntumi nko.
And yeah, what the no more
bad. Nipa sanu menya ska nti misika mo lokono sa dia. Amo ya kan talk about.
But I'm surprised because maybe you see app no. And main yeah marketing my ECG, but the app works for me a lot.
There
are a few times I overload, you know. I check a car. Ebi wa load ya na aba. By the time ube bobi we abebe meter na also. Ebi was so load ya bi na into my option. Say either say sambo automatically or manually wait me a key in. There have been a few occasions, yeah, funny say in the last 1 year, me I can say, with me come a personal experience. With me in the last 1 year, be on 3 or 4 occasions, not on when your system problems.
Yeah.
Into no frair, not on my and manually or more.
Na fra.
Into everyone say with the ISR.
I'm here no more correct because ebia nyame madum na me manya Kokrokoo radio ete say abet.
Obi wo ha
onya sa opportunity.
That's true.
Into omo here.
But which area is in
Adenta here?
Adenta is Accra East.
Accra East.
Yeah. And the Masrow. There, tried the Erefa old Parliament House. And then the demonstration, Mokola.
Okay.
You know, that is the head office.
Okay.
For Accra East.
What fre on my number no? 611.
Me fre omo number ba me nim. Me a me na ho for na me nuanom bi wo ha ma from directly. I get details ni nyina. Still man. I check do. And come once but ebia na other people so face the same
exactly.
Odo. It is ebia ya egaya nbe na patent pa. Bi o ha them Kwame American. But in them shoe no them.
There must be something wrong.
There is definitely because for over a month there is definitely something wrong.
You can say on the WhatsApp quickly. So
yes.
Your crampon orders are to car. Now can move Parliament has a question.
On a wrong.
Yeah.
In the meantime, talking about the Central Region this morning, say MTT4 8 say schools be school net. Now Mankesim, the traffic situation is chaotic.
My goodness. Kwame.
Yes, the traffic situation in Mankesim is chaotic.
My goodness.
Are you experiencing Kwame now?
Oh
last
yeah.
Week,
yes,
last week 1 hour 30 minutes.
It's every day.
1 hour 30
it's an
minutes.
everyday issue.
Mankesim.
Yes.
Why?
Oh, so ma solve budumburam dia no. Asan move the next baby na we
oh, yes,
there's some town be wo ho.
A confi ending.
A terrible weekend.
In Zimbabwe, Grilla, Shima, Kwame, run about to Crampo, run about to Crampo. It's more than 30 minutes run about.
How? When the police are there, so police phone or what, it's well controlled. Because some of these attack and boo, them offended
tricycle,
Uber cars and getting. What should that taxi drivers in? They create the problem there. Bunda Tambia no force one way. And the Bunda everybody can line I have 3. Just watch it.
No,
but they want in there. President before all the bypass.
I hear there's yes.
All the bypass for one.
So Mankesim is a problem now.
Yes, a major problem.
It's a major problem, especially on Wednesdays.
Last week, 1 30 minutes
to get out.
Yes.
Get out.
How?
Oh.
And normally what I do in the
Minister,
Mando.
all Kayi, on the right is the filling station.
Yes.
Left filling station. What to the roundabout and out.
You know.
30 minutes.
What?
Yes.
Brekusu. No.
Inti chama hwade o. Ufi Accra Eko Cape Coast ubetumi adi 4.5 hours.
No, you are talking about Senya Breku.
Senya Breku.
Yeah, Senya Breku.
Ube kwa kodim toll booth.
Thank you.
If you have Malan Junction to toll booth on Fridays, terrible. One nikura 30 minutes to 1 hour. And sana wako twem they say Budumbura amnipo dia eye kakra. Wako do Senya Breku e hoso be di another 1 hour. And sana wako di Mankasim 1 hour aden.
How?
To Cape Coast. Cape Coast ya on a good day now say anka.
But doc inyuma say Eruko Central Regional memfa toll booth to ho. Awufa aplaku kokrobite do for tuba ne ejebo pay adade why jina buduram wa na to do there are so many passages there were say the traffic.
Yeah, but Alute, you're saying this because I will in terrain. And you're behind no anymore. So
what there Morocco magazima mo for mando na me ejebo pay juma ko ne me ejebo pay baby voter me send for my
how many people
who know this? That's the problem. Bypassing.
But interestingly, imagine that man can see more bypass wall.
No, one pinodo. What's it there? The governor build. Oh no, warrior road in was it bypassing for one? Also, I did for what? Bypassing yeah, 2 more. You grow no bogu. The man who briwa, no soon Jordan for bypass was on a year 2 more.
Me yanku bi onyim demazi, you say Chairman General Mankesim needs a bypass. Roundabouts as a traffic management tool is anachronistic. Not fit for modern times. Okay. Okay, now this one says directly from the office of He Who Matters in this matter.
Okay.
Kwame, the acting IGP last Sunday set up a special team of almost 50 men to manage the traffic situation at Senya Breku and Buduburam. Last weekend's traffic was quote-unquote special because there was a festival at Breku. But trust me, from this weekend, traffic on that stretch will be better managed.
Okay.
So this is a promise from the IGP
By
statement.
this weekend, which means that from today on to this weekend, I'm going back to Cape Coast from here.
Yeah.
And I mean, it gives me some palpitation.
I can understand.
Yes. Kwame,
anxiety.
Yes. And
I mean,
as a minister, I did all within my remit.
Yes.
All of that.
Especially Buduburam.
I got down.
Oh, they have more credit.
Master.
Budumburam better now.
The roads are side roads. I got the highways people to go and clear. And then I'm not doing Gugu. You have some connecting roads. And then Mangasim would have no possibility. Able to me at the
baby.
It's I and the police commander then, COP and Pabeni.
Yeah.
Kwame, on 3 occasions, we went down with the assembly to engage with the hawkers and all of that. That they should stay off. Kwame,
what's one thing?
Point to be them a trafficking.
Yeah.
So you full bureau call Sekuma a takrade.
Yeah.
No about car trafficking. What is happening there?
Yeah.
I told you for the master.
Well, I
more tweets in what phone a taxi driver should be block one.
What?
Well, so you're for
what you be Kaka?
What you be Kaka?
Mankasim and Kwame are horrible. I'm telling you.
Something has to be done.
Yes.
Chairman, na sa Dowenya Kwai.
On a different matter. But Prof, Doc, what they are saying me by say we in your feedback. Obisi main country say 1. So you using your friend Nuri meter.
Okay.
If you have a Nuri meter, what they call ECG officer on Mayama.
Okay.
Secondly, Abraham Lincoln or more ECG.
Okay.
Or say he needs your details or meter number. If you can give it to me now,
very good.
Yes.
He will work on it right now for you.
Very good.
Kokrokoo gets results.
Cook it out details for her.
Chairman, me send your money. Entina, I me home for me ko anama ba no. Kokrokoo. Oh, there, Isaac in any details in the phone number.
Majama says here now. Only no
Chairman General.
Yes, sir.
Until now, only a chairman can general. That's it.
Yes, sir. Doc, if you enter also.
Yo, me that's it. Governance. So CDD, I research. And I almost say a niama air coso, a be ye. Nti saban betie na superma sabi obi ani ho a opɛ for asem pakodo nti so obi aya research wona ya senka wo ye minim say aban even presidency kwa director of research
yeah
nti so obi aya research abɔ ho ka na nsunsun so no de abetudwa nia eye wo mu a ɛsɛ ofa no wafa me sanka menya anka aban kwa
Mr. Sem Michano Mr. Obi say I've been in that marketing traffic for over an hour right now as you speak.
Okay.
I'm
Wednesday.
Yes,
market day.
I am sending my daughter to school in Cape Coast, and Kwame, it's very chaotic. Mugu sent that message right now. Mugu, wait there. Sorry, I'm so sorry that you're going through this.
The immediate past commander, Habib
Achumesi, yes.
Deploy policemen or for a while.
Control traffic.
But this is our bed director general, police under welfare. But it's horrible now.
Body.
Anyway, so Mankesim, we're highlighting it this morning in the hopes that we'll get some feedback.
Yes.
And then the deputy commander, Central East, says it's a police no. Omenya another command our central region. So they have Central East as a police command region. The deputy commander ACP Amening and Opeyenin saying, tell the gentleman and everybody that we are seriously on that particular road, like what happened on Saturday.
Yeah.
In the meantime, the mindset of the people should change, and all will be well on our roads. So it comes back to what Kwame Nadankan was saying.
Yeah.
The mindset. Anyway, back to CDD and matters arising.
Yeah, and the chairman said, say CDD research now. Say, baby, ebi what do you know? Encourse.
Yeah.
Near who say be a near being koyin. As I say, I buy a funny serious. You say, hey, 77 painful say, near old chas and old nims and achia.
Yeah.
Until near maybe a what do you know? Oh, yeah, and so maybe I will be crown and near maybe a encoyin. Near Chua Junisiswa. Where the Ankaya some papa. Na yet to Abama, ye know be a friend of social contract. Who the Canberra campaign say, to Abama may A, B, C, D into bar and no necessary. Nempo yaman a brosso. Many panaka says, Swampa and Kofu by ye niso a jumo maye. Denya ye any painty, a be any best sort near why ye beam so any so. The more so you don't say. Obama ni pado do na enya rehemu eto abama no ene empa omo man to abama beka se man to abama omo nenso ne oma ye mani so nti esese ye niema nipa abrabo no ekoyie na economy yesi kasem ebesi nem chema menti ase se obi sabi odi anim obi ye adwuma Bank of Ghana or supervisory officer yamane Land Cruiser also Kokrokoo supervisor obi ya monitoring wa ankoye na dwuma na ebi mo agigin kofo sika savings and loans banks ni ade amasika no ye di manache sankofo ye omden omda so te ho na se ebe kasa saa keke na sabi ye ntwe obi aso dia ene nipa no enkankan ne obe ya bone na wa heda oh me wa NDC ninti na yaya me sa oh me ye MPP ninti na yaya me sa eba ne sa de etu me chichiro man no na ye economy hwe report bi e ba last week I was shocked. You say 56% of attempted fraud in the banks involve their staff. Bad. Bank staff no buama enkofo edi dwirim. Sankofo yin e yomode. Enti as I say buy now the systems to what assurance are you giving me as a depositor? Say me the sika e koto bank. We say tete no na nananum the sika etutu for me ho. E na mo see emfa sika nko bank dia. When na e bo me ho ban na me sika na me di kokosie no. Sabi min lusu.
Yeah.
Enti esese abade niema atoto akwan mu. Me nua paintie oye farmer, me so me ye farmer. Niema be na ban ebe ya aboye. O hear the history, the historical trajectory of even abaya oba ya sebe na omanpanyin wan ko school do bia or say operation feed yourself. Yan hwe the GNP GDP at that time. Enti then aban edeboa akuafo then aban edeboa ma obi a oye bodwa eno so na dwuma atumi akoso. Enti economy ni de we have no alternative. Ekwan bi asase ye fa so a ye be ma economy na ye papa no because ahokyere wo ho.
Yeah.
We cannot pretend say bibia you okay. Ahokyere wo ho enipa ni bi enkanka ne sa yare boni ya ebesen ye nyina yakom. Ama niema already no na ebi mo ebre. We di ama obre na akoye kese. Me ankasa me ofaba na anko ye adwuma one of these local airlines. No mo ye 58 flights a day. Nipa ko we do mo ko yi a no mo tu kwan. Se si asa na ni nyina yeso ate. Na nipa ye adwuma ye say about 48% o mo ko tena fie. Nti otifie over 1 year onya adwuma nye. Ahokyere wo ho. Nti awose ye desperate situations call for desperate solutions. Yenye niema ebema economy na Kenya no ho. Na ye nyina at least niema nketenkete na meme ya farmer aburo asese menya edema menkokọ menya bi. Ya nkasa so ya kan enkokọ na ye kraba omenu. Sika ye de kọ no na ma ye ho kyere ye no. Nti se sika no do osonde a ada na ye nhwese ye be ye na ya nkasa enkokofuo na ye wa ha no. Eno so yetumi ahyemu kana. Broni beba be dada don't provide subsidy. Nso American po provide subsidy. Enti esese aban toto niema ye in all aspects of our lives. Say niema ebema nipa ho atono security yaka education yaka health yaka esese aban toto niema. Let's see a drastic improvement because when you do the same thing all the time you get the same results. I see to me say yen sakakra na broni aka ne de think outside the box. Yenye bibia ebema obi aka say ampa niema sisa. Here near omni by me say agenda 111 say be ye me Roman nti agenda 111 in the Catholic hymn now I say my God loves me. Say be ye ejina nipa miensa auditor general special prosecutor and a finance minister.
Auditor general, special prosecutor, finance minister.
Ofia auditor general's report he can go for wia wo mamu ye ka se services kan kwa e betumi esi over 200 hospitals. Na afi bia ye kodi ska no ye wia ye se enfrem conform public accounts committee ni akasa ni akover no ni asoreko. Debi e kwa be ni ye fa so prevent the stealing. Because me I don't believe it's how do obi ko to jail kwa just say o say man aduane di. The only thing you lose any freedom. Now o man is can no wia no or the co. Enti aban toto niema. Corruption, government must be seen to be fighting corruption. Government must fight it. I will say ye corruption tizania ye kon COVID no. Because nipa ni di enya ne me ya one side ne say politician ebeban we ya kronfo time we asen me. Nipa na wi asika na nkasa oho nso ye yi omo sinchen. Nipa na the civil servants who are stealing that we know who are signing contracts sometimes even without the knowledge of these politicians or political appointees. Ni ejayom into we boni a wo pese onya ahode no aseka say me what party we nti. Let us begin to bite. Nya no ase ya hyemra kekese ya hyemra Ghana emra wo Ghana dosu si nipa ewom. No. We na sese udisu ansa na yamakwa mo aye adwuma we. Ghana ha yen hyemra chama say yen kotu bibia in dollar.
Yeah.
Are we saying say enkoso? Enani na me no ka say. A lot of places we kono ya throw ho dollar. When say sa de na be ye free ho. And then let's find a way to localize our demands. Say the more you import no and am you see the na ho de e form. Enti industrialization, local production. E kwan be na ye fa so. Say yan hwe yan sisa Nigeria kakraka o ma yete say ya see yan kra emu mfa ma Nigeria. Ada na ye de Ghana ye tumi nye say the next 3-4 years let's put a proper system in place. Then we have had state funds before. A kwamba ni fa so say in the next 3-4 years yan kra mu ni yan kra akokọ sa niema mienu mpa e be ma ye sika na e wo omam na ho ode na gina. Let us do something different because when you do ordinary things you get ordinary results but want to get extraordinary results. And Kobani Sadia send ye betra ha January to December COVID di send ye air kwe di nyaminti nipa na ebewu ne yesese so bete COVID ni nyanko ya we still must survive. But
whilst we are surviving, the NDC says Akufo-Addo is ignoring the cry of the masses. How about that?
Say until America say aban so tie. Say enipa ni isu ekom de. Say aban bia ni o man bia mu a ye de aduane echeche e wo kwan so. But you create the environment. Say ne obi e oye bibibia adwuma ne betumi akoso. Because wo ba say wo besom. Nti so aba na say nipa na esu, nipa na edi ahohiahia na e ma nipa no ho kire o na. Then you are disappointing that social contract has not been fulfilled. Inti esesa aban ye me dem say aban all ye ne de no at the same time nipa ni bi wia the basket is leaking. Inti say to me fight corruption kra obenya sika dodo e de aye niam ma ye ho atoye. Ke nipa dodo a enam even on the high streets of Accra stress rade e bi a whole family about 20 people no mu gina kwan ho stress rade. O ka so on free wire national security issue o free wa okwan. Krono ne niam ketekete e koso yi nyina nipa ni bi o ha wo ye ne de obebo krono. But obi on so genuinely oni adwumaye. Enti ekwan ba ne ye fa so aban enhwe se obetumi aboa ma enuma e wo dada no atumi agina. Na nia obetumi create so na sa planting for food and jobs. Me say ma kan o studio hada. Nipa hin kura na nim se wo koto seas we ni ya aban subsidizing. A whole ministry our PR adwuma na omo ye ne sen. How many people know about it? A hipa kura na akwa be seas ni biato. Fertilizer. Let's solve the basic problems and ye ho beto ye. Say anya ne sa na say oh omo ye NDC fu nti ni ombeka there be o. Sometimes it's good to listen to your enemy supposedly or the opponent.
Shall we say opponent instead? Yes,
the opponent. Ebe boa ma wan kasa wa down ho so no aye niam ebe boa. It doesn't look good for me. Say me komi krom pa na me ba tell da bia just o dodge ansa na watumi adwane o. E chen say na wo kra wo di obika. Ahon kire wo ho. And we have to fight it head on. Na ni nyina echi na ye hwesa aban so be yire no ho no aye niam me ye ho atoye no. Na ye san bisa me ne wo so adwuma ye de aman anyanya bia ye ne ye ne yi aban be nya so mfa so. Aban sika na sese ba aban fotuom no me kwagye agumbotom na me kwa me ne mabusuafo akwa ana. We have to cut both sides. The sword must cut both sides. We'll build the nation that we so desire.
Long and hard road. He's a governance analyst, Dr. Benjamin Ochre Ankara, and Motene Kano. Odi kind two issues to ja bakwe mankesim traffic na a creative problem and on a personal experience with ECG meter. Na Ora Samson appear a commercial manager Easton, that is ECG East, Accra East or SIP or Pacho for details Ebren says here or be where you mama until you are getting results from all over the place. Also sending me message say over to you. Right. Quick one. Alote.
Yo. Kwame.
Yes, sir.
I will somehow side with Dr. Anasamoke.
Somehow. Okay.
Somehow.
Go ahead and side.
Because a political party is always there to do its propaganda and to win the support of the people. I'm saying this based on the fact there. Kwame, I win yinipi. Nenye Yesu swan in the 50s year ko school na yen shempo wa. Was it the time go coaching Ghana Hazen? Oh man, in the 60s, yeah, Boko Secondary School, ne ye won there, Achimota Sanders waba. Eyan fo maso na wo hye bodemewu oye tie we twitwa na wo za ye Sanders. Ni na yes a Ghana why is it? Neso in the course of the life of Ghana ibin muso aya mpuntu ba wa brabom ntiti ya titindama if you go do baby no or the Asian Pogwa Zana about assembly. And Sham Pogwa or the Kofi teacher or the came but how do here parents no wo tum wa ya mo wonya obronu we most obronu we be ya patronize obronyi wewu a yenye nya no hu kambu na yeto ne hu polish bi ayede nsu na ye za polish ho na ya share Kennedy socks red white red blue and white na ya bodo na ye za ku school ni nyina ye za Ghana ayeze Kwame Nkrumah bredo was a coward Kwame Nkrumah ka mama abrofu sikebi dam African countries sikebi na ade into wa Ghana yen wa akire yen wotu Kwame Nkrumah Dr. Buzia and Professor Buzia Bay was a Ghana ayeze yeah Ghana ni yei na ni nzi yei o sha say ache it depends upon ourselves how we adapt ourselves to situations.
Now, adapting to situation, there's leadership.
Oh, remember, there's leader. Look, Ghanaians are always not satisfied with leadership because one side of Ghanaians will criticize leadership. That is the system we find ourselves. And then, me say, me doctor beside because okodu baby pet. What there? What fits on your mama? What's to do, Charlie? Your NDC or your MPP? Since your modern day politics are in there, we are not focused. We are not supporting that which is not good for us to criticize it, to attack it, and to find a solution to it. And see, one side, Baba, no Abakache and there. Ghana is. Obia, you mean that Ghana is.
Now, why it's now? Why not? Why I'm wrong?
Wala, also wouldn't the year a bay on America there. Into the Auditor General report obey. Into all the political parties in this country. Or they support Auditor General Nasaman. Then you give maximum support to the special prosecutor. He was Boko PAC. What the boy call PAC in the name Obia come up here free no work. But here is a report. Reporter was being or reflected the previous government and then the current government. The thing now has to do with civil servants, politicians in where bear the brunt of it.
Now civil servants, why are then?
If you more in there, they will narrow it to one person. That is the politics of the day.
But that's what you've all done.
Oh, Kwame. I say, Sabon Bakach there. Since you are a born again Christian. No, oh, preacher, what also would they? I don't know about it here. Hey, I want some wage and maybe a name to that punch. In the name I did one. Into all Bakach or them be a born again.
It's here not saying as a boom.
Pregnant.
And see, we have an institution known as the Auditor General's Office. The maximum support and not to politicize issues. Because Martin Fittington, the man not in there. And see the man is going to them obeying, there has to be a change. We should think out of the box and beyond the box. Now, this is a special prosecutor. This is what the case become, and this is not chassis. Now, or affect ABMNS don't neighbors and Kankama parties now obey some. Hey, which anti persecution. My brother time prosecution and persecution. No, which anti. That has become our political language. And see, Kwame, me yaka koyaka benya so oya no kwaso there. Government had to take some of these things very serious. Yeah. Because yes, it erodes the confidence of the people. Wow, partyful. Wow, work harder. Maba power. Okodu baby ah. Na get there mobi si bia onzi. On his own yet. It doesn't help. Until you're serving there on finding ways and means. 1 billion so wabe. And you're gonna for the year freebies. Ogodu baby was a man here freebies. Ogodu baby so was a committee you know until you pay freebies. Until Ghana for now bazaar ni here you
charging kakra.
Yeah. We are not aiming at something. That something is about development. Kwame Adanu makan wo o platform you do. Me say the akisi akọ wo fom. Incident. And awe busu peyin na order hwede wo si dan the akisi ko bo fom in incident. And ebusu abatan onu rubeze ebusu peyin ni onu so wo ebe si dan nti wona na o si dan na if you agede iya na ye hyase iya na ye akisi bo fom iya na ye yedam nti onye wo adwuma onya wo na ye. That is the type of politics we are doing in Ghana. That we don't appreciate what the current has done, what the previous couldn't do. And then when there's an even innovation in the projects are working, structures be was a center car or redesign. Hey, yeah, redesign what it be akọ to do a group and what that kind of politics. How can we move forward as a nation? Nti eyan so ayeye edwuma ti dem ma Dr. Kayi ye di esika akọ to bank ma wa wi here cash adini basu ye huni na so ekwa oboga cho de brand next week ye di next week dem ma no wogu banks yo dem financial adi mo keke sis yo be asam na mountain there are people in charge. We've left them to go free. There are people in charge.
Is that why we are where we are today?
Yes.
There is someone in the court.
No, Gwamna, me say binuma ko scot free.
Yeah.
Ebe, what in yes ka gu kotokumi was go abrochi ye hu. Na ye bo say ye, ogo ye na bang na egu. Na hinya ye wore kire. Nti ya Ghana fu na ye pedan. Nti the kadamaka say me gizi there abana odo of na supum ohwe na odi ye to ye
Mate
amambu nu so okokan na $1 billion so we nyen ze obi ze mo freebies a ye ma freebies abana mo freebies no fa ye nyama odi social intervention baba because one why ye bi nti e bi an ofo why ye baf
I was full. Chairman General, I entreat my party, the NPP, to respect the CDD survey. Very importantly, because NDC's abysmal defeat was as a result of rejecting every survey that didn't favor them. Kwadwo Edupako Achim Esium. Kwame, quick one. The town is a Wutu Breku, not Senya Breku.
Wutu Breku.
Yeah. Thank you very much. This is from Nilante Flat Top. Nilante, thank you for drawing my attention to it. I guess we mistook that one. Now, the MC of Infantaman Municipal Assembly, KK Isuman, and the Assembly are constructing a huge modern bus terminal in Mankasim. It will relocate all the commercial drivers from the streets and allow traffic to flow easily. Hopefully, by the end of the month, it will be complete. Okay, this one has done him. Thank you. And then is that Dr. Ochri in the studio? Don't show him how I spell the Ochri. Otherwise, trouble for me. He is officially, unofficially honorable in your studio. He was the first of 3 lecturers. I wouldn't miss their class for anything. I celebrate him. Honorable, thank you. Secondly, Chairman, I insist when we fix ourselves, the country will fix itself. Alexander Bedu, Osu Royal Engineers. Okay. Chairman General, I nearly slapped a taxi driver in Mankasim last week. He had parked in the middle of the road and was actually eating in his car. He was eating fufu. They parked badly at the shoulders of the road and around the roundabout. Meanwhile, there's a construction job going on in their taxi station, which has worsened the situation. Oreku Ayin Swano. Don't go around slapping people, I beg you. I spent more than 8 hours from Accra to Takrady. Peter DC. Hey, what Takrady ko? My you. These types of research are very relevant, Chairman General. It keeps government on its toes. Unfortunately, sometimes it is the politics that makes it ugly. Regards to Sasa, second vice chairman, hopeful MPP Western Region. Gasti Manbreko. Oh, Sasa is running, eh? Okay, I support Sasa. Dr. Benjamin Accra makes my day with his submissions. Ghana is hard, but question, who caused it? For me, my answer is COVID-19. Walanyo in Akwetia. And then we should accept the fact that there's a general economic problem as a result of COVID-19. Ghana is no exception. When Nane Kwame Boateng says so. And then I think the cry of the masses that we are hungry tells many of us that spoon feeding us with free SHS and the like must be stopped. And like Doctor is advocating, we need to create policies to make people work and earn living wages. Money must be retrieved and people punished wickedly. Uncle Spy in Takrade. Okay. Right.
But Kwame, Doc, or touching on something, in farmers, we are very much concerned.
Meisner.
No, government is not helping farmers.
Why?
Successive governments.
Subsidy.
Successive governments. Till now. And I'm happy that my publication be there. The MD for Agriculture Development Bank also 50% of what it will be veered into supporting agribusiness.
Agribusiness, yeah.
Yes. Now, papa here there. Yet the Abuja, we find the wheat brand from 17 cities or jump by 27.
Or 40.
40 cities per bag.
I see 42.
Wow.
Kwame, may yet in there, we export to neighboring countries.
We export and I was smuggle.
Smuggle.
Was smuggling. Well, you're serious.
And they go through the borders. Obia and
Sure.
Kwame, I had all home Sisiala because me targeted there and just Honorable Kwame Duncan. Say Obabak Biwa, Jobakran was the best pig farmer in Central East. Wabanida. Sisiala. A quarter a womboa almost 200 plus a quarter year. Oh, yeah, it's you. One fair few po. I didn't put what you smart. No way you turning kakaka. Yes, Minister for Agric.
No.
He's done so well. He needs to do more. Now, on them flour mill funazi nkasa. A bruiser, no so was smuggle, so I export to. Since I'm a when now the Claron call for planting for food and jobs, I'm not what in which I get me. Never the sabotage is horrible. Yeah, the ministers will obey in your wash and hands who you want to hand. Nessa wa import Nkoko Bagana. Can you there only a month? Can you there? Ghana's economy will be very stable. These are two things.
Yeah.
Moving on, a piece 104.3 yet twice Kokrokoo live. Kofi Nyakon in Holland says the government should create conducive environment for people to get jobs, but we the citizens must change our attitudes. Those of us who live abroad created a lot of jobs in Ghana, but our people back home collapsed it. Country development is collective. Kofi Nyakon in Holland. This one says in Germany, when you use the Autobahn from Hamburg to Kiel, it's 5 lanes in, 5 lanes out, without speed limits, and you only use the last outer lane in order to go to town. It saves traveling time and boosts productivity. Erica Mponsa Boateng, tax expert. And then let's see who else can come in now. Where's Kweku back? We see under Aisha's Jimmy, Kweku will arrive and appear one of these days. I'm not
using.
Yo, Madasi. Chairman General and a bit Minchos from Kokrokoo and Minchia. Wait here from Pim.
Yeah, you do.
Nah, and a pay. What the room? We free Cassia. I bet. Diane say Biana Pa, no, I don't my actual BB. After do ama driving my hand.
Yeah.
Nana Otu Seboa Otodo Ebien Amanitinkwa.
Yeah, 50 years.
50 years. Kwame Maso Onfama no mfa ho kakra. Na Amanitinkwa so kokura Dwabin man. Na no Otu Seboa Otodo Ebien Oyemfe Edonum. Half a century of excellent traditional leadership. Amahin the one kwado. On a driving man. Prom, yeah. Yesterday, do biara work women. And coupon more yansas from Quada, Moa, Madasha, or Manodo, and fear do me.
Amen.
For more for Kodra, for showman, or man tumpon, on sa, or my money. Yamin Chada, Williams from Quia Sunadidi. Chairman of Council of State.
Yeah.
Zebua Oman Pain. Na in fear do number. I had order for Michelebezo hand. No man made in fear numan.
Na man amazing made 1 year. Man made 1 year.
Well, now I want first one over papa. Dead top. Namincha ne a neba the mino chara. Or hen Baba and Patchen Princess Domitier and Unamina Muina Muchinkwa. Na Markan the Marian
Nemano Kunasian when I champion him. I'm the end of that.
Okay. Not sure to 2:30.
Yeah, or sharp.
Is that the lane?
No.
I know your mother's side. Okay,
yeah.
All right. Well, fasten with you. Okay. All right. Na Kwame. Mother open cathedral na pa. Yeah, Center for Democratic Development. Won should be away. I mean, I feel be around the way.
No.
So I asked papa. Osande mampemfo. What I na semesi. Ana be this asemechiri there. Impa orkasan. Oyim de nature achia nto ye na Kwame wu de oya MPP ze ihe ye de omo na yan yor batwe adar another na so ya na ya bo abado obia o di daso wo man mu bia hu de MPP we take all of these in our stride, all of these. There has not been one single occasion. Oya civil society group B, another an internationally acclaimed group B. I am Shishum Mawaba. And ye gentleman, you are to Darrell, Unsida. Na Henanma Kwame, what could be? Well, your press conference, Angasa, on the very top, the heavy top of the party. What's a goma? What's the one CDD plus other civil society organizations? When you come with them, Kwame listen to the Wakaya Juma, Jominenzi, and Famoho. The same people today are talking the CDD, what in Jumaba, Amanda, and one when you will come with them, and there, what you want to show me, Emma will carry. As a man who quiet. Na Kwame Markan the Marian. Ekufuado na ban. Aye na se nka kaya mba. Na bia na ye refri han ho. Ekufuado na ban ma wodi gya na Kwame na onye do ye sochi o. Mpem na pe wo tem. Ma America ha adwene de ma wodi gya Ekufuado ba bosom eno man ni sika sam kra wada akahye oya ama sika kra bia kasa waja atuma hina dodo na yanwo budi misesa wo from International Monetary Fund me sika sam Kwame sika sam no ya ma wada akahye wonsa Kwame Ekufuado baja abanya enna ndama preceding the previous one, just the immediate one. Men ke Ekufuado ne enna nhihye bi o ho a Ghana fomba wonyan wo aban ho a da maban Kwame nna sika sama to apia da man nyina wajijize fi Ghana fo ho mbani nsam 2017 Kwame Ekufuado ba na oya budget a wa ye sika sama nhihye a wa ye enna what the taxes atoto ndamada ma condom adala okwanyi ohia oda akohabem akodo mandoba ya ba medibia ban Kwame da mandama nyina na da maban or the taxes atoto nyina do awefin ino mama ya ye twa na mo bi ne ye kutwa na mo ma ye nsa ye da ato yenum osana 2008 Kwame President Kufuor mo ba boto ye hihye ye social interventions akasa Kwame nenyu so swim mo de bai na ya bona mpemfo se atiye o ma wefi manya ga na fokasa ya kan ma Kwame ya kada nan kwanta enfia watwe me yefam in kan the last 5 years of that 8-year period na Kwame Ekufuado ba bosomi his first year 2017 ya shebo there taxes bia abada da president mama dano a waje bogu amanfo hodo sempo na ko bank krampo Kwame bank transactions bank na de o deposit akoto what tax ekweka yisika what tax all angles Kwame taxes wo de gura he dem nso ata ahwe Ekufuado ye shebo de ye ba dam taxes na we refer to them as nuisance taxes ye be nyina no kwasam ye nyina fiwo president mama ne payin we ye ne baby call oya president Mills Kufuor ne mbazembo ogbe ma oya frango bakansa ma Kufuor na ngasa na ban mfaso amba man na mum president Mills na abredo na dam mfaso akwakata ne hwil watakrade emma mfaso no sha asoro ba emma ai kasam hyechen Kwame opagya ne mukodu 14.4%. Menna 14.4 no chede oya aban nduma na mankwankuru ye nyina mamuni na ka di senyima onyini wo ohanu mbubum duana na chiripo anan wode bo ho sabran na pepe obo ade ba fan nimpa no odigya ne Kwame odi 14.4 otiwe bada 3.4%. Today they are the people who are speaking. Ekufuado Kwame oba bosom we were growing at an average GDP rate of 6.8 2017 2018 2019 Kwame da membi mfie ba sen Ekufuado de planting for food and jobs bobade doctor subsidies in Ekufuado has always been providing subsidies on some of these agricultural inputs, including fertilizer, number one. Moya in the farming, you're registered, and it is at the district level. Me as regional minister, I was very much at the center of it. I was the regional agriculture director. Oba, we brief him. We brief. Oh yeah, we friend the entire RCC. District level, Oya District Director of Agriculture, working in close collaboration with the DC. Farmers are what the city registered. Oya sir, in trouble Nerudia, Moko Nerudia, Wafana tomatoes Nerudia, Nina, seeds Nina, they are scientifically produced. Manankasa, Wafano Kakasina, Mago Kakabaya, Bokotia, Nakakaji. Oh, I use fertilizer. It 50% of the cost of the fertilizer. You can say that is what it is today. It's on yet Ekufuado fertilizer and the inputs, agricultural inputs, or your subsidies or what done is that home at all. Number Kebesa Samado.
Basem.
Kwame. 2017, 2018, 2019. Wamagana of Yendi that's one day. As far as governance and as far as managing the economy of this country, are you concerned? Did we have hope in the Kufuado's management of the economy? Did we? And yeah, now you are free back again. Sir, a done mubis or ba Kwame. A dane says, you put all the effort in. The structures, you lay the foundation, pillars, all of that. Neso yene ofi baby mama bobu budanu gwa Kwame. And sha na man for back there a cement block in Ponto Bida. And soon na refer by there. Oh yeah, ya man that's it one. It's in you there. I am saying that this COVID-19 has caused a major problem to afford much. Major.
Throughout the whole world.
I am telling you, Kwame. A doctor. Obia. Nejumo ye. Only there. Say weekend bar. Eyi. Waba Jordans. Waba Jordans. Aba from on you one ya. Woben ye bedi. No what you can to go to kum. What I can't worry about. Obia. All your canopies. And Nika Kahun. And one over for canopies. Walk a cash share. It's a chain. You don't know pubs, nightclubs, hotels, restaurants. Kwame. Meketro. And you think that
I'm also involved.
Yes.
My business is almost collapsing.
You're very good self, Kwame. And then Tama Muchum. Nessa Moko Prasa. It would do name one vehicles are park. Oh, yeah, we're friend of private vehicles are park, but I'll tell you the cash.
Then why your savings cut off?
Yes. Kwame, I'm saying that this COVID-19 has come as a devastation. I buy the resources now. They virtually, most of them got cut off. Beyond the resources now cut off. It was also the duty of the president and of the government to secure the lives of the people. You may be sitting in your corner, you may be taking this thing, there back at the Kababi. Kwame, government quickly, in the face of a Wafana government, although to Monya, Onya Sika, or the secure, or the Toto, a Wafana, COVID, the equipment was that equipment, talking about sanitizers, you're talking about nose mask, PPEs. PPEs. Kwame, it was a period Sikambo, and yet the government had to embark on spraying public places. Uncle prisons okay spray ho, uncle schools okay spray ho, uncle a market okay spray ho, and they did it 3-4 times within 2020. The 2020, where several of the avenues are scattered by now blocking, government needed to find the resources to do all of that. For 10-11 months, at a cheerful in Kwejuma, Alote, and ye beat was over there, Abanda, Moon Kwejuma, COVID Abba, into the Minty, Abai, Onisika, on Pontoka.
What you be a car?
Kwame, Abana Juma Kram, and walk on. Now, can be today, and the qua. By the Penco, I never never sang that because you need to do spacing. Office. Office in Kwame. I am more than skeletal staff. Who are you? Who are you? O say na kwa, you are not too sure. Then kefe bi da be fa na kefe bi da kwa hin. Onu doctor, onu na wa ma eduma omampanyin na Kufuado na be de chirika ho anamo a oti digitizing the economy. Ma wanga se kwa Kayi ya ahochi kakra be Kwame, and several other places, agencies are, or your human interface, on the corruption the bar. President Akufo-Addo never the chief, but we are to demand a more to remove such a human interface and to make life easier and better. So Kwame, I am telling you, we will not be where we are today.
You think it would have been better?
Far better. But you could. I mean, you could. What's it? I could go and you blow up more bedin. Kwame, I am not.
A wound ni feathers in a coupe no so.
Kwame, I am saying that cast your mind back to 2016 when President Mahama, Kwame, some of his quotes, at the time, I know chair and which original platform that has me a magician. Echo, a Ghana Web, 18th November 2016. I'm not a magician. Mama tells unemployed graduates. Kwame, if you are no quotes, I say, oh, I'll be out say, no one turn another year, then he has no skills to take advantage of the several opportunities created by government. That was the attitude of the president then. That was the attitude of that government. You heard Akufo-Addo say anything of that nature? He's a determined president, a determined government. Kwame, otherwise, how could it be that in the face of what was bequeathed to me, the economic consequences, I live by my promise there. 2017, Kwame, in the Marcasaka said, Mother Shasta, Kwame Duncan. I was the regional minister. 1st August or so. Emi region. No, they are sober from. Oya one district, one factory. Kwame Yeke say there are as many as over 100 such factories. War you do more function. If the government before Akufo-Addo, if they had even each of them had even done say 2020, 30, are you saying that we'll be where we are today? And see, Akufo-Addo understands there. Ejuma, Apomodin, and now yes, school choir in Yimiti, and he has been tackling all of them from all the necessary angles and sectors. Now, why my yard can't quit you? Man, I retain. Imponya Casso, new bedding, and what's so Imponya Kitty, new bedding, one way a Casso, new bedding. Akufo-Addo, Nigel, Papa. Or chair, or bra, or Babada mine. While Brothers Casama Quatria, or Kamon ye, or some Macan, with Bayajuma. He had good heart, he still has good heart. Now, Mwekasi, I can't be I found the Anina Magana, and yes, can be. None so Kwame on Paba. Kwame, on your day, Akasakasaba. Yadi, or Yena Bohe. You can't be on ye into the meeting, but the message from Namato. Akufo-Addo hasn't taken such an attitude. Yekase.
You mean President Akufo-Addo?
Yes, President Akufo-Addo. So fetish about having president.
Well, some people are quite fetish about it. Some people are quite fetish about it.
Okay.
Obi notice more send me a message. In fact, I'll just read it to you very briefly. I'll say, I hope I'm surprised how Kwame Duncan of the NPP is able to refer to former presidents Mahama and Atta Mills as presidents, yet forgets to do the same with former President Kufuor, and even mentions Akufo-Addo without a title. Yeah. Can this be intentional?
You're fetish about that. At the time, I'm President Mama Mahama. It came in torrents. Denigrating the oh, you want to come, I've always been careful that what the president is the more because we here. It's in our side, yeah, but there, yeah, but
obviously, some country there, Kwame, obviously, some country there's still one there will problem. That it says, tell a positivity. The name is Mahama, not Mama. Mama na.
That's right.
Measure.
President Mahama. Kwame na bredo.
Peace FM.
Na bredo. Otumi gina Ghana fu nyina hanyim. Da ma brain na skasam ejina be mana etwen wo bia bia ro ntwa. Oya kara kotua petro ni tutum oka che o ma muni na de owa ehwa ni ntum ntina oya myself na mfon konkoto petro kafa trotro ana kafa taxi
ono me nkayo
Kwame okay inshaman so mesi we fil kasiye hu man tadu nda ko hwida ma ko hwin pam yimidi mama said that what my google me that mo say sia na sama oka the tongue in cheek de Kwame the whole listen.
But Akufo-Addo is the subject, not Mahama.
Yes, but
and the Akufo-Addo no
as part of this discussion you have said that this is what the NDC are saying.
No.
Did you not say that?
Did I? Well, I did.
So if you did, why wouldn't you permit me to tackle them?
I haven't said I'm not. I'm just asking.
Yes. Into Kwame, my guy told there. Akufo-Addo my baba tree. Na shesheya oye and more way to oye ne kasin wa bobo. But even in the face of that, 2020 when the COVID was at its peak, the entire country had to be locked down for 3 solid weeks. Kwame, what the insha to you na Akufo-Addo no emma enyinam kanyina more consumption up to this point obia free eti dodo ni nyina more consumption ye cheme bien obia mfafa insude mo biara nyi wo botuaka Kwame osan so ye nhihye oye yenuanum a wo ye health professionals. Oh, if you see a good person you should see it. Kwame, this is a good person, somebody who has a good heart. Na mum me ekodun na wa mama ekowiedam na me ma mpem ane pe ho aso gumudo a wo tem de eche na wachia pemfu wasema what eche na wachia omui Akufo-Addo nhihye a odo ye adamo odo tu ama ye besan ya kwem. He's so minded about that. In fact, it is his number one pledge. The Obaya nhihye esini kwema Ghana for in going back to the polls in 2024. They will renew our mandate and Akufo-Addo will hand over. Kwame, I am telling you, Akufo-Addo will hand over to an MPP president-elect.
You think so?
I am telling you. Yeah, the mention, we will not deviate from it. You were saying that NDC, Mahama, they are better alternative in this case.
I haven't judged anybody.
Your question that you think so somehow modest on that.
You're inferring from that.
Kwame.
Kwame.
Yatina abaybi nimponu ase na yatina ebiso nimponu ase, and we are able to compare. Unfortunately, the press conference which they held was not captured in your synopsis. But it's a running matter, it's a running story. In Tiababa. Na under President Mama. And na sama wa can't or mine na hadron in there. Ghana for the entire and he wants to continue to ride on that there. Oh, either and a pound time I don't say no. President Mama today has the guts to talk about corruption. If it was elsewhere, Kwame, elsewhere, elsewhere, President Mahama indeed should be doing some time in the Osanda. You have a sitting president who decides to buy aeroplanes for the Ghana Armed Forces.
Nothing wrong with it.
And Kwame, he decides to take that opportunity to be able to take kickbacks as much as 5 million euros. Indonesia and some other countries are. And why the management? They are doing time in jail. They are doing time in jail. And yeah, Kwame, and the being pana. Why found at the room at this couple of the Mazashano? I didn't know, Nankasadunia Kaba. Kwame, and even if you, the diamond report from the former special prosecutor that he forged citizenship for his brother and indeed got him to be given a degree from the University of Ghana in order to enable him to acquire company license. Not very.
And I want to be more.
Kwame,
na.
If it's a question. Who question?
One on be making why I want.
Hey, Abusuman get so on number bro. Not the bro, the body be more call. Yeah, but the battle didn't break 4.5 years ago. It broke just last year. It was January 2020. That's when this matter came up. And the special prosecutor, the president did not, in fact, tarry on this matter at all. Referred it straight away to the appropriate quarters. And all the steps that the special prosecutor then took. And it is not a matter which has died down. And my picture that saw your baby, Kwame. So your baby until you will not even have the space there. On them, Nandor corruption wants some.
On your baby, yeah.
To the extent that as vice president Kwame, same acquisition of place. His own boss, his own president Kwame, decided to set up a committee to investigate him. The Amwa, and General Brigadier General Alote. Or your Judge
Advocate General.
A 3-man committee to investigate him, even as vice president. No job by president. The way is the front. The way is your front. It's clear. Now, ma CDDYN. Come yes home.
Wosoma.
Yes home. I am saying Kwame here. You don't know our history as a party, as a government. We have never been in conflict with any said group other than decision whatever. Unlike those who would take the entire party to the public and tell the entire country there the moon coffee and you will come with him. I am asking before you came from where you came from. And I'm with you when you see the when you to me have they restored the relationship.
Baby me Jamie fee
ban.
And me next door neighbors now.
I'm with you in China Fanto.
Yeah. Me next door neighbors now.
Next door for and then one restore relationship.
Chama nkomo na omu de ne mentiasi o.
Fancy for.
I want I'm fancy. You know,
I've departed from them.
Yes, you broke relationship.
But the status quo remains the same.
And then the workers and we take it in our stride. President Ekufuado and Vice President Baumia, Kwame, they are bent on getting us back to pre-COVID levels. Yebo shema yes can some share nina the ye. Magana for a Juma. What is share? President Ekufuado no Vice President Baumia once said, Bonda and Pa. Asomfo.
Kwame na dankan me da say one sum na o comment yen let me just go around. I'll do my final batch of comments, but before that the Eric Sikasem and the pay here Kwame na yama make a fantini bi yaka about economy CDD report and Sikasem one what memo Ghana ham. Also on the plate, Okujeto Blackwa sparked another controversy over Kufado's private jet travels, disaster management, floods and properties destroyed up north, especially invasion of streets by beggars, and a say graphic in the abebium. So I say me a can Kokrokoo some pay be so unnam lorry quem especially and Kolai says dear and Kolai a car. You say you pepper for windscreen home, and then how they attack drivers. You also say car effect crabby pet near to a guso. These things me the debia make one day assemble. Before I go for my second round, Dauphin Finance says you are richer than you think. The concept of compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Well, shape your future with the right financial plan. I always tell you about Dauphin Finance. Speak to them about your personal finances or your business finances. If you're looking for money for educational needs, call accounts, fixed terms, deposits, planned investment, especially if you want money for retirement because you'll retire one day. Dauphin Finance can be reached on 055 822 9858. Take the number again, 055 822 9858 or 0303 973 614 0303 973 614. You'll find Dauphin Finance adjacent the Tessano Baptist Church, very close to Peace FM on the Circle in Swam Road. You could be richer than you think. Dauphin Finance is your preferred finance house. Peace 104.3. Doc, Yana Piape.
Yo, Chairman.
Any of the issues, maybe just a few minutes, been a Obo sorry, so.
Yo, Chairman, disaster management. Coincidentally, one of the topics are mature.
Oh, I see.
Under sustainable development and environmental management.
Great.
So, there were disaster management, 4 processes: the prevention and mitigation, preparedness, response, and recovery. Inti as a minor, you say ensure etotoi. That because of the topography, senia yasas and etenia de no, edu baby a nso yireba. Na ekwan ba ne ye fa so say saa de we yem pre ana ye nyan ma emedi yenya. How do we prevent it? Edu baby nti me kaipa me papa Professor Frimpong Boatin. I can say because of nso yiri nti nka ombe ye dam. Na nka nsuo no ba yetumi atwe e de aye dam na say ebetumi kwa de bia yemfu ye ni ade a minnim ne ekosi ye se yenye ya abanwene ho ne yenye ne ntem because e di ni panya na ade ni siso a how prepared are we as a country say ade ni si do ba bia na sabe kwan fa so ya say bridges be 4 atumi abuma acheche areas ni obi ntumi ma akra hakura nsuo yiri da me de nipa esi nipa kon ho ye de bi atokodom e de twa nsuo enti osi yesi saye niema kakra ye nyina ye nim se hayi ye bie dam na ebeba be fa ha adan ye gyan manipa ekodua eniema wo ho because be bia wo japade ho no wakoma wo se ho na nsuo de be fa adan ye gyan first of all anan ka ban kura nka se ha de ye mpene tere bia let's use the cohesive force kakra because wo gyan nipa na dia sabe ensuo mu kura wo gyan na oba kosi dan enti ekwan be ne ye fa se sa ne ma yenyan ma enkosi because sabe obi a onni bi ni na ono akwakodua bro dua millet ne ade na na nitua pa ya se akina sisa ne ma free ha na nsuo ne ba be fa ha o free ono kra ne ya
but once sisa ne man so free nsuo ne ba de be ko
nsuo no so be ba be fa e ba be safe na sa anhwia na sa fa nipa nkwanko enso aka ho enti me misusu se enka yem pene kura ma nipa no ennua sa nu ba ya no e wo ba bi a ensuo ne fa no asase de enka so enti ba bi a ensuo ne be fa e be di onye ne beba no ma yem pene ma nipa no enkodua enkoye efuo e wo so na ese be siso a ekwan be ne fa so for me I think say especially omo eye adwuma on nadmo no they need to be rooted or see a mom special training because sabe okay obi beji wanu esibone nadmo no National Disaster Management Organization enya no ane say ye charge ye keke o even the sensitization ye ko ho ni nipa na kokasa niema bi a ensese nkomo ma ho kwan kura mesi no we have to go ahead since say ye betwa ma BBC a ne so then ye betumi dia mom mostly no disaster UN kra ekase bibi ebesi a wan kasa woni ho ahode anase tumi a wode betumi akon beyond your capability to recover. Enti sa niema ni si a yesi aban be bon niema ba ko mienu miensa bi. But me the preferred choice they say will prevent it or mitigate it. And sa na ade na si na ya all these years afi bia dam no be yama ama omo aspele na aba be kunipa asenkofofo asenkofo dan de ben ye betumi aye say e bia next year the saade we e bi nkonkosi make us say asi nipa mienu adi kan hwere omo kwandira.
Yeah,
that is not what we want to see. Enti edu ba bia nipa nankasa so yaso odin free ho a won free ho enti edu ho na say police fo so soldier fo ni yakopamu nipa ni free ho a me say me giri say Kayi be bo no obi pia ma bo fom na mo ma so pa ya eya sinse nka nipa be gya we mo wagina ho na ka na bo wakum.
Yeah,
enti let's be a bit drastic because sometimes it's disheartening. Say uhwe ni papa ni ono na djuma o ye nyira wo wiase ene say o ye fu na ehwo nsusu na nsuo yiri eseniema efa nipa nkwa si betumi aboa wom amon ba bi foforo mo matena enkosi omo dan wo ba bi ensuo ewei na sa niema yempre ma ensia ankaye me first submission me kan me say sa nkofo esra de okwan mi chama national security issue. National security. Because say enipa pa etira bia asena chama asena nipa no de ne kawo. Na ne maame ati ba bi na ohwe na nkwara no ye ben na enum sesi ankwara so mko school obi anim ne ya to magu kwan no so wan hwe aka ebe ba akora bi wan hwe na akora bi kura krono ne ade nyina ebe ba so se ya kom di nipa no na wo roli ka hwe from na wan hwe obi de safa bibi ko o enkankan ne omo a mo pepa windscreen no omo de na omo ni afi kakra enti ehyaase ba komienu onim ade nya na wo Sampai for how mbe Kayi when they give you the history. Now ye German kofofi outside the country be stress radio.
That is what is happening.
And ye ja omo na Ghana for no say say how what me be ye bidia yensu ye fa ye hunyim. Ene ne ya ko wie. Madina air time.
Madina
say ebi o how to me say a whole family. Mamefo be nsia omo ma be 20. Nya cha omagum mo nkwa obi adwuma oyɛ adabi akwa wonya bi nti dabi oba betena ye nhwe ne ye o because ebedumre bi no ani be ye nya ye ntumi we don't have to allow it to fester say eduba bi a kankan omo esisi dan okwan hu o ti ye ya ka se tupe o ani aban man bibi e when a man okwan kra se kosi dan okwan no ho motorway chama me say motorway is wo hu o ko motorway a won sani fa kiosk do do a first na check akra bi say me ha many kai bro 2000
your friend the kiosk estate
so yan ye jayo ya hwe ha mankofo de asi enti nipa esra de okwan hwe Stanbic Height e airport hey look at the area nipa ni bi Dakar kwan no aba aho banti how do we sell our country enya de asese yeso so o telebia o na ekom de sebi omo ebokro no so ekom de omo omo a ebo ahyewa yesi enye omo so ekom de omo. Indeed, we cannot justify some of these things. As I see a pam so because and yet then we always must find reason for our ineptitude and for our shortfalls. And yet the SSC so obi na djuma o ya ne so wakofa o modiagu bottle ketom o pe obepepa o car ni windscreen wo fi washing bay kra no ba no wo se obepepa ma o wi anu o amanis car. And the chair be obebu and now I hear I said do atamaka. We have to fight some of these things head on because and yet egu ye hu fi me say was security implication. Udo jo lupa me say send you see eye car kwan no so fi N1 o baller ya yegu jo traffic light at time. We have to tackle this. Ma sabi he baby amufi amoba he ya ye overhead fefe kwase na ko hwe e ho de obi shop obi abo shop permanent nya ne ma so ne bi ho no ton fried rice okwa nyuma wo bo bia ba enti district assembly na adwuma be no mo ye
omada
de no mo ye it's a shame. The last time the video be man na ya no be she baller e wo national asset bridge na so be she baller o me drive you na be gina obi di me me sell me try video or she baller I had to instruct somebody say Dumbola now. I dang.
Na represent and say any ufufu opokwasi ntachi.
Say na make us say ba ko aye mienu aye ya nka hwe. Nti na obi tumi nya tumi. Sa akoko dro fun no so no ko akowo fufuo. E wo ajapade ente say. What do you entertain this? Okopam on na me opam me ko di den. Come on.
Come
on, we are thinking about the next election and not the next generation.
Nana Freddy Oforiata say okay or the Bakos also. Or say scrap dealers are returning to the graphic road after Henry Quarte's hard work. The Ablekuma Central Municipal and Police are responsible. Can they be up and doing? Scrap dealers and Omasamba.
So, me say adwuma dodo na enko ye nyina fi assembly so no. Na me fast wasre regional minister, former regional minister on kama abani ni pan if wanted. DCs ni MCs no. Say nche dia che.
Mate.
Because chairman here ye school no. Say ye call a year, ye call our day. Akodidi ansa na ya bobo results aduano kra nya ode. So ati enti obi to ho as MC and DC na onim si ebe na tra ya man ntra ho. Decision kra o take no obo shake kakra. Enti o mampanyi yesre no.
In the meantime, Obi I'll send a message at 9:23 a.m. Anope.
Yeah.
Say our traffic more man kesim. As at 10:40 Odasuum. Odasuum I was sending pictures this year.
Cars do overheating.
From 9:23 to 10:40 into a clear 1 hour and 17 minutes.
Man hours.
Onru man kesim roundabout.
Man hours.
I was there Kwame na daga about 1.5 hours. It seemed very far fetched, but 1 hour and 17 minutes. Odasuum traffic. Man kesim.
Dr. Dampare is able to
quickly.
I was here as a son near
Yes,
of course.
Wakwa Kasim wa my hair and Obo Hangaka.
Chairman make us only so Obi kura Obi or how call Juma attack radio. Obi called Juma Cape Coast.
Yeah.
Obi could seek for medical.
But the problem has to do with the reopening of 1 hour ban. To be frank with you.
1 hour man, no school.
Walk on then. Here, vehicles are Wofi Accra, walk back Cape Coast. It's no joke.
And by sequally the man.
Oh, do the me period, but I'm by Bapa, and you there. My accident in Z. The driving from Accra to Cape Coast is no joke. Because today, if it is extraordinary, it's because one section of secondary school from Walker School, with
a market day.
Yes, it's also a market day too.
Obi Semenka were there, and Kwalana associated your crown. Niama Minu that they hate to see a fine girl in a car by herself, or if you happen to be eating in your car, the harassment levels are high. Also, there's a video of Dede Ayu. Emmanuel Clinical. It was frightening, eh? It was very frightening.
Very frightening.
Very, very frightening. Akwebia, Omo harassing was Spintex stand on us here. And to ward them off, no, or share that trim to you. And the two in the dashboard so. Until Omo to no call machi. Or see you do fear no. But no see your church on the car no hunyana.
Yeah.
How much church painted.
Bonnie
serious.
I did when ya can't, but Yaka, and then also graphics so they are on front page. And Opebia is crazy. Airport Junction, Madina, Adenta, N1, Kanishi, Emmanuel Eye Clinic, Sprintex Road, Tunnel Nassier. I'm sure that other places and Kofoso they have the same stories there. Yeah, high for so long. Almost radie and Kuala, a few albums, some of my did were quite Ring Road.
37 was a chairman while so Geneva. Obey your baby in 37. 37 no.
Say some more.
I've read in Yanko.
Or more hopper.
Too bad.
Kwame, if only this lawlessness is not supported by the MMDS and the assemblymen, this will stop. The assemblymen are the main people benefiting in Mankesim. The leadership of the resistance of Yempene to the bypass Okay, you say it's the MC who says here, Penny. Collins, at this point, I'll take it with a pinch of salt because it is simply your opinion, and even though I read it, will not place too much premium on it. But anyway, Cape Coast like CBC Airport to Ekosi saying. Kwame, can't we take advantage of the sea? Can't we get some special developed transport boats? Accra to Cape Coast and Takrady, George Quating in Adenta. You see, na you. Eh?
Yeah, bad idea, crowd.
Yeah, you see, na.
Cape Coast is airport, but I'm jamming there. Maybe lands be wadi market. Wama, Ngofo warning there, mobile infrastructure be answered.
Wama warning, one being wage mad, they would encroach.
I don't think so. That they will not encroach. Why did the market area? Joka Kitty will affect him.
Kwame is a black accident.
Black I can't be. But what time I was in Tinam Pedamobodon?
Yo, just 2 minutes here. I could do blues 3.46 million on another luxurious private jet. Kwame, this headline is categorical. And blues 3.46 million. And now go to the story. Time sequence. Munchado taken to his Facebook to make the revelation. The MP said President Akufo-Addo blatantly refused to travel on the presidential jet. Instead, he opted for another top-of-the-range VIP luxury charter jet, specifically known to industry players as the Boeing 737-900ER BBJ-3. He said the Luxembourg-based aircraft is registered LXDIO and operated by Global Jet Luxembourg. Its manufacturer, serial number, so. The 19-seater luxury jet, which has HEX code 4D0213, is configured VIP, has 2 times CFMI engines, and was delivered to the current operators in November 2015. And then further, this is the critical point. If our government is dealing, say, you have a categorical headline. Akufo-Addo blows 3.46 million. Now, the body of the story. If our government is dealing directly with the operators of the LXDIO, then it is costing the Ghanaian taxpayer at least $14,000 per hour. However, if our government is leasing the aircraft via brokers or middlemen, as it has gained notoriety for in many sectors, you shouldn't be surprised. The Ghanaian taxpayer is being billed between $18,000 and $22,000 per hour.
So it's not specific.
So using the conservative rate, this is an MP, a member of parliament. a member of parliament. Kwame, it's mind-boggling.
Maybe I know better than Akufo-Addo. Or the Aboboya, or the Tukwan.
Mind-boggling. And yet, a categorical headline, Akufo-Addo blows 3.46 million Ghana cedis. Conjectures, speculations, and all of that. A member of parliament. Kwame, Oman indeed embodies the soul, the spirit, the entire nation. Now going to
Kwame, it was being done previously.
Being done previously by Hona.
Ebe, Namanganjawa. The next door neighbors, you know, also why you the champion.
But Kwame, laughable.
Yeah.
Laughable there, member of parliament. You are only conjecturing. If you're the body of the story, if this and then that, if this and then that.
If you are no 1 + 1 or 3.
It's as usual. This is crappy.
Let me leave it to
Bibi Kitty
maintain.
Kwame, Meji's there Accra drains.
Why then?
Or they ye Bibi Kakao. Because I'm always on the heels of our civil engineers. They have not helped this country.
Only the civil engineers.
Yeah, on the Magade, and the Dana Magase, Missy, Accra Cape Coast Road has 77 curves. Watch it. Mostly baby accidents in with the session of Goma dominance in the Tibita Fisol, no bar, road in Odo. In Kenny, accidents in OCC war, curves. And there's no difference. Don't pass it to Commander Junction. My Impa 35 will win. That type of design. But
the civil engineers would also tell you the politicians that would call, they call for those designs. Sometimes you tell them that them design on what also means scams in straight road. Ebisu our back catcher there. Say a Kwame street to them monkey see myself Kwame. There's a fear that Kronuma, the town will die because of economic activity. It is part of the reason why we are.
But no, so
It's a womb.
But maybe I won't need the testicular fortitude yet to take it out of my
Next N1.
Yeah.
N1 and Yekev.
And you ask yourself questions. Drains never on I choked.
yeah,
You see waterways.
yeah, in Adi Accra Ankasa.
Yeah.
Or your hilly place. You won't. No, Mr. Designers in one in the movie moon one. There, Eshe Wafanden, Dakuman, Eshe Adi Dansoma, and one day a Bieni Apo, your Kuko Osana. Into Insunya Bifi, two Adi hilly places. No, Ninya Bob Buano. Until Netambia Komalama, Debia Insuta, why you flooded. Debia Insuta, no, why you flooded. Because in Sunifan of your Kwapim Hills. No son. Obi Baba Bafa Odo of your Kwapim Hills war. Oboba Ebi Bafa Densu River. Ebi Bafa Odo River. Nininan or West Odi Enter Punum. Now, baby Odi Enter Punum Eshe from Densu River. Oko we wo gripe. Gripe sis ya your grower Epunupo Oren Minen. Owa so na Pambros wo ye hwonchin. Nsu nya na wa betei Malam Junction ho. Ne fi weji. Na ejo Malam Junction sa Chinese fu wa momo kwama we sisi down ho what on workers. Nti nsu ofahin ehwe tetegu sisi ala. Shoma tetegu ti nti was spill nsu ne pe na ho nya yi. The man mo Odeba Central Accra onu so ba Odefa Abosokan ohona sisi azu yage adi wo ho agbogloshi
Alate, your baba next week, your bachelor. Kwame Duncan is a former Central Regional Minister, social commentator Bernard Loti Jacobs, and then also Dr. Ben Ochri Ankra, a governance analyst and lecturer at Central University College, bringing the time to about 6 minutes at the top of the hour, 6 minutes to 11 a.m. on Wednesday, the very first day of the 9th month, September 1. Signing off with that old favorite of mine, Sam Fan Thomas, African TP Collection. Mr. Sam, you're above Cycle. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, big sister BB Bismarck. I know you love the song. And just in case the song brings memories to you, reminisce nicely. The next news broadcast is at 12 and Kofi Kumbilson is next on your radio. We've had one good morning. God willing, we'll have another one tomorrow. In the meantime, may your day be blessed. Remember to keep your dreams and hopes alive. Be of good cheer. Remember, it shall never be so dark, because the sun shall rise again. My prayer for you is in the book of Numbers in the Bible, Numbers 6:24-26. And whilst you stretch yourself throughout the day, at any point in time, when you stop to say a prayer, please say one for me too. God bless.